I was 7 years old and I started having pain in my left ankle. I told my mom several times about it hurting, and she thought that I had just hurt it while playing or pulled a muscle. And it eventually got to the point where it was extreme pain. So she took me to our local doctor, just a general physician, and he took an x-ray to make sure I didn't have a sprain or a break. And when he showed us the x-ray, there was a large shadow in my bone. He said that I needed to go to a specialist. The tumor was about 4 inches long, and it was breaking my bone from the inside out. They saw that it was in my bone, and they figured that we needed to go to Children's Hospital in Detroit. So we went there, and the doctor decided to go ahead and do surgery. They figured that it was just a benign tumor. I didn't really worry about it, from what I remember, and my mom just kind of figured they could go in and fix it, and it would just be something quick. When they opened it up, they saw the cancer. The specialist called them into the room, and they said that I had telangiectatic osteosarcoma, which is an extremely rare form of bone cancer. And he said that they needed to schedule amputation within the next week. My parents, they had a lot of faith that God was going to heal me. When the doctor told them that they saw this cancer, my mom right away told them, God's going to do a miracle. He's going to heal my baby. And the doctor said, I don't think you understand what I'm telling you. My mom said, the same God that gave you the knowledge to see this cancer is the same God that can heal my daughter. God just gave her a peace about it. She had her moments afterwards where she was terrified for me, but she just had faith that God was going to do a miracle. I was always raised knowing that the smallest amount of faith could move mountains, and that there was power in prayer, and that if we had faith that God could do it. My mom even said at one point, she was praying and she said, God, I have faith that you can heal my baby, but I will love you and trust you whether you do or whether you don't. It is all in your hands. The next step with that form of cancer was to have amputation as quickly as possible. We scheduled it, and within a couple of days, the pathologist called the doctor and said, the cells just are gone. My specialist argued with him on the phone and said, no, we saw it. We scheduled her amputation. It's there. You must be looking at the wrong thing. And he said, no, I've looked at this over and over again, and the cells had just disappeared. He didn't know how to explain it. So when he called my parents, he said, you have your miracle. I don't know what else to call it. He said, I've never seen anything like this. I know that God still does heal, and he still performs miracles. And I feel blessed that I'm able to tell my testimony and give other people faith in their situation.